Good morning, ladies, gentlemen, lads, and lovers. How we doing, besties? Welcome to brand new Minecraft stream. Let me get my windows set up and good over here. I'm getting error messages like right off the bat, tippy top of the morning. So I don't know if your stream seems to be having like problems or whatever. Refresh it. I don't know. I'm conflicted, man. I'm so sorry. Bro, the sound is lagging. Yeah, I don't know if that's what it is or what. Hopefully, it's gonna be a smooth stream. This will be like nice and suave and good, you know. So like, no big deal. We have no negative thoughts. We manifest goodness over here. That's all it is, you know. But how are we doing, chat? I see you all in the chat. Stickman guy, I saw you were the first one in the chat today. Clary Frey. So this is Minecraft Bedrock. Yes, this is going to be Bedrock today. We're going to check out all the Resin-y goodness. I wasn't sure if, like, maybe I was kind of not going to lie, like, really hoping for a snapshot yesterday and, like, you know, we would be able to check that out on Java. But, hey, it's all good. That means next weekend the devs have a great opportunity. So ask me about that later. YouTube killer, hello, welcome to the stream. Amanda R, Survivor 71Z channel member, how you doing? Luca, welcome back to the stream. What's up? Milky Boy 89, I like the name, it's a strong name. Valina, hello, welcome back. What's up? You're watching on the road. Oh, that's cool. Where do you guys usually watch streams from? Like, do you like go on your phone? Do you go on like your laptop, computer, desktop? Like, what's the vibe for a stream? Or do you watch it on TV? I like to watch streams on my TV. Henry Morgan, top of the morning to you, laddie. Welcome. Phone? Yeah, phone. I see a lot of phones. Yeah, usually I watch most YouTube videos. Like most of the content that I consume, I watch it on my phone nowadays. So, like I was watching Pixel Riff's survival guide. Big shout out in the Legendary series. I was watching that earlier, or yesterday, and I watched that on my phone. I don't know. It's just like a little bit more cozy. Sometimes I watch it on my computer, but computer is kind of like the work zone for me, you know what I mean? So it's like, you know, not really the vibe for relaxing, if that makes sense. Same here, out of town, watch on the phone. Yeah, the phone is the way to go. Phone and TV. I do like a TV though. I like the whole like comfy, you know, set up the vibe of relaxing, watch YouTube at the end of the day in the living room. I'm into some like most random YouTubers watching stuff right now too. Like my interest for watching YouTube, like, don't get me wrong, they are Minecraft. Like, I like that new Life series that Grian's doing, but I also really like the most random stuff, like, from all over YouTube. You would never think that I would, but maybe you would. I don't know. Waddles, how's it going? Don't the resin blocks sort of remind you of the old Mario bricks? Thank you so much for the first super chat of the day. You didn't hear my voice crack. No. You got me too hyped and excited. Thank you so much, and I do agree. So this is where I want to debut my little build that I was doing in between, right before the stream, you know, to get in the zone here for the build here. Oh, it's so cool, by the way, how you can reply to super chats and stuff. Like, I don't know, it's just so different. I didn't know, like when did they add that? That definitely wasn't a thing like earlier in the year when I was streaming before the summer, right? Like, totally not. But anyways, I was doing a little bit of pre-stream building, and you don't have to be too nice to me here. I would appreciate like some compliments in the chat, but you know, I was doing a little bit of pre-stream building over here, and I built a little statue. I want you to like try and take a guess, and you know, you tell me if you can catch what exactly I built specifically. I gotta find it. I'm trying to like dramatically reveal. Oh, I found it. I was looking right at it the whole time. I built a little beautiful thing. So you let me know what you think about it here, but take a look at that. If I had a stream deck, it would be like that heavy music right now. What do you think of my build? It's quite quaint, quite beautiful, I think, right? Like, what are we thinking? What is it? I don't know. Your videos are golden trash. I love it. Well, thank you. I'm going to take that as a compliment. It's the Warden. Come on. You're too good at this. Blast Gamer, this is your first stream. Hello. Welcome to first stream. Thank you for stopping by and hanging out a little bit. Wow, it's majestic. Oh, you guys are going to make me tear up. Yeah, you know, I'm in a little bit of my building bag, inspired by the mythicalest sausage in the land. You know how it goes. A little bit of Gemini Tay inspo, a little bit of Pearlescent Moon. You know how it goes. I just whip something up. It's really nothing. Zorin Caleb, first member of the stream. Thank you so much. I salute you. Welcome to the club. Check out the community tab after the stream, before the stream, during the stream, whatever. There's some stuff there for you. let me go ahead and update this. Check out the fancy new font that I put on the bottom, by the way. I made some improvements around here. A little bit of dust and make it look nice, right? But yeah, you know, it's a pretty beautiful build, I was thinking. I don't know if I've seen a single correct guess, though, actually. Oh, shoot. I can't even hear my game sound. Oh, I'm gonna have to fix that. Hold on. I hope this is gonna mess up my stream, but I have my game sound going to my computer and not my headphones. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Can you hear the game sounds, by the way? I'll be quiet for a minute. Can you hear the clicking? Hopefully I fixed it. I don't know. Whoa, Henry, 10 brand new gifted members. Henry, dude, you got to stop this. You do not have to do this every stream. My guy, thank you so much. Congratulations, everybody who's brand new, just won a member. Remember, if you're, like, watching this afterwards to win the gifted member, all you have to do is be in the stream. So, wow, Henry, salute to you. A big salute to Henry. You're a legend, man. you're a legendary legend. The most legend of legends. Hold on. Let me fix this over here. Boom, right there. And congratulations, everybody new. Check out the community tab after. I just put a new members video out last Friday, actually, so it's kind of cool. It's one of the ones from my vault. I made this like a long time ago before they like reconfirmed that the bundle was going to be like in the snapshot or whatever. And yeah, then they confirmed that the bundle was going to be in the snapshot, and I was like, oh shoot, like this is an add-on video, and some of the stuff that I talked about in it, it doesn't line up like with the vibe of the community now, so it went to the vault, you know. But anyways, my build here, my beautiful build, not a single correct guess. This is actually, believe it or not, the creaking right here. I built it out of resin. I think it's quite beautiful. You know, it's got that long, slender vibe, got the long, hangy, drippy arms, and, you know, that weird creaking head. Of course, using that brand new beautiful block. Look at this thing. I'm so excited to get to mess with this stuff today. That's going to be like the big theme of the day, by the way. Uninspired, thank you so much for the super chat. I salute you. You see how Resin was teased in last April Fool's? Yes, that is so cool. I saw Potato Man over on Twitter point that one out. That was like the first where like I learned about it because I had completely forgotten about it, to be honest. And yeah, it is so fire. Like, wow, it makes me wonder. It makes you wonder, you know, like, what else are they cooking up? And maybe like not even necessarily for this update, but like for the future updates. Is something spicy on the way, you know, like that flotator, get me drooling. The cool like land generation that they had, it's not asymmetrical. Come on, stop criticizing my build. This isn't a I'm not accepting any criticism or personal opinions, okay, unless they're good. You're right, I kind of totally forgot about that, didn't I? Amateur builder hour. Let's see if we can fix it up here. So working with the build here that we have, we should totally be able to do a curve like this, something like that, right? Is that better? Does that make everyone happy? Maybe. Where's the flowers? Yeah, I didn't put the flowers out here. Is that better? I think that's a little better, right? There we go. Now you can tell. There we go. Much better. Much better. Thank you. How could I even... Looks wonky. Stop it, Luca. No, I thought you were my friend. Stop. No. Add tough and pale moss. Yeah. You're getting too advanced with the detail, though. Like, come on. This is supposed to be like one of those miniature ones. Like, I keep seeing the... Since yesterday, like, somebody's like, I built a duck, and it's been, like, trending, you know, with, like, the staircase and stuff. Like, it's supposed to be like that, like, small, minimal, and simple. Like, you just get the vibe right there, right? Like, that's kind of cool. It's very nice. That shows off my great building skills. You have upgraded to Craigslist SCP-173. I'm going to take that as a compliment. I like the specifically, what do you call it? The specific details there. That's fire. Can I trap the warden in resin? I could put the warden like are you saying like build a cube of like resin in the ground and put the warden down there? That would totally work. Other than that though, the resin block right here, which I want to kind of like dive into and like we'll mess with it a bit on stream and whatever. But this thing like property wise, that has normal block properties. So like, look, this is gonna be really quiet. Let me see if I can mess with the sounds here because friendly creatures. No, it's just like the sounds on Bedrock are so quiet. Excuse me, it might be me. It might be my failing ears. But if you listen. I don't know if you guys can hear that. I don't know. Yeah, but it's like a little squishy sounding, right? But other than that, it's like a normal like block with solid properties, if you will. So it's not like honey where it's sticky or whatever, even though it sounds sticky. Make a can of beans. Yeah, we could make a can of beans with this thing. This will be very easy to build. So depending on your level of detail, you could say this is a can of beans, but you do need like a little bit more detail to it. So like, you know, like this is the top of the can of beans, right? Small, like minimalist one. Or I guess I could like cylindrify. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? English not my first language. But yeah, you know, I could make it bigger and scale it up, of course. And it's like a glass can of beans, a glass jar of beans. You can't hear it. Yeah, the sound is just so soft. That's where I'm like excited for it to pop up on Java, because the sounds are like a little bit louder on Java, which I quite like. Because it's like, if I wanted to turn this up, and like all jokes aside, I like actually don't have the best hearing at all. Like I had a bunch of surgeries when I was younger. But if I wanted to turn this like volume up anymore, like obviously I can't. I'm at 100 and it's just like quiet, you know. So you know, Java. Yeah, but Bedrock too. I like that they just like surprise. Like it was so hyped. Like on Wednesday, you know, I was like waiting for a snapshot, like, oh, maybe they're gonna drop a snapshot, and then they didn't, and they put that like release out or whatever. 1.20, 1.3, don't even get me started on the numbers, but they put that release out, right? And I was like, oh, maybe there's still hope, right? But then it's like a couple of hours later, they're just like, boom, here's some resin. It's gonna be in the preview or whatever, but yeah, turn the music down. Are you talking about my smooth, jazzy background? Is it maybe too loud? Chat, what do you think? Common consensus. Smooth jazz background music. Is it too loud? Just right. You tell me about it. But yeah, it was so hype. I love like a surprise drop, and I hope that Mojang pays attention to like marketing the game. I do think it's like, no, the jazz was good. Can you still hear it? I don't think I touched it. I didn't mess up. It's fine. Like, no lag. You like the music, okay? Thank you. Yeah, I just did realize though, that when I was trying to show off the sounds, it's like, if I have the jazz vibing in the background, like, you know, like, you're not gonna be able to hear the sounds very well. No, come back. You need me. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my internet today. It's like a little spotty, a little bit dodgy. Let me see here. YouTube gives you this really clean dashboard. It's so cool where, like, you could see everything, like, when you went down, when you went up, you know, everything like that. You can't see my hotbar. Oh, shoot. You're right, because of my bottom thing on the screen. If I reframe the window a little bit, that should be better. I think I know it's a little cut off, but maybe that'll be better. I'll just play the game like that. Internet will always be unpredictable. I know. Since, like, I was streaming in the spring, and this is, like, probably so boring, but, I improved my internet, and then I just never had like the chance to stream over the summer. I was very busy, and yup. So it's better now. So it should hopefully. I mean, so far like relatively good, right? But yeah, I saw somebody say Pookie that they missed me, Pookie, which is so like I've touched my fingers together and go like, oh, thank you. I missed you guys last week. I was so bummed that I wasn't able to stream, but I actually went on a little anniversary vacation with Jordy, and it was really, really nice. Our anniversary is Halloween, but you know, like we didn't really want to travel on Halloween. We wanted to be home and like hopefully we get trick-or-treaters and like I can like trick-or-treat for people, but yeah, so we went a little early is what I'm trying to say. We went up north Michigan, which was so nice. It was like in a city called Charlevoix, if you know, like know about Michigan or whatever. Then we went to Mackinac Island, which if you've never heard of it, it's like a whole island, like a proper island. You take a ferry over to it, and there are no cars on the island. So it's like really cool. It's like very different. It's like a pretty big island too. There's like horse and buggies that you go around and you like ride a bike around the island. We did like a 8.2 mile bike ride and whatever. Horses like crazy. Did I get the fudge? Of course I got the fudge. Yes. I also ate at the Pink Pony Club, which is like, you know, the chaperone maximum vibes right there or whatever. So it was kind of cool. But yeah, and then we did like an Airbnb. We stayed in this cool house, and it was like an old house, like it was built in 1909 type thing or something like that. Very old, and it was really, really it was really sweet. Really fun, and it's like, I don't know, I just like how those old houses, it has a different feel to it or whatever, you know. Gotta love the equestrian trails. Yeah, that's the one thing. I was so excited because I mean, it's like this was my first time on Mackinac Island. She's been there before, But I wanted to do like the horse riding or whatever, but we can only do so much because we were only spending like 1 day on the island. And so we went with like walk around the town and check that out, go to like the small bakeries and stuff, and then do the bike ride thing. But next time I will be riding horse on island, so it will be very cool, you know. Can I do a dream style face reveal? Yeah, I'm gonna just get everyone to hype it up and be like, oh my god, he's so handsome. And I'm like, yeah, I've been telling you guys that. And then it's like, whoa. That was the wildest face reveal of all time. But yeah, make a resin farm. Yes. So that's what I want to, we should probably get resining around here today. That's one of the things that I wanted to do today is mess around, see what's up with the resin vibe, and can we design a farm, you know, all that kind of stuff. And whatever. You notice that mobs are stuck in resin clumps. Oh, is that what you were saying about get a warden stuck? That's interesting. I love how they did this, by the way. I really hope that they hear. I never know if they watch the videos or whatever, but like this right here is the idea that I am saying for moss. Like make moss, like this mossy block right here, give us like a moss layer as well, so then we could go ahead and put moss on literally anything in the entire game. Like you don't just need like a mossy brick block. You could just have a layer of moss that you like coat on the block and it like blends well or whatever. Like you could leave these bricks alone, right? Those are fine, but like to be able to like, you know, add a layer of moss onto anything, kind of like glow lichen is what I'm thinking, or like this new carpet thing. They have to update the other moss, right? Like at the least, I don't know like how much more they will add to this update, but at the least they need to make this moss go up on the wall, right? Like come on, you know. But like different layers to be able to add to a block. This is so fire. I love how they implemented this. I'm like obsessed with it. It's so cool. Reach this to 1,000 views in a face reel. No, we could reach 1,000 views. Maybe we'd do something else, but no, we can't just casually do the face reveal. No, we gotta, you know, do something more for it. You know what I mean? Looks like resin or yes, yeah, that's so cool that they added that. Like, it's very, very similar. I think in tone wise, especially the item, I think it's like basically the same thing essentially, which is pretty beautiful. We can make orange trees now. I know, I saw that in Azuma's video. That was such a cool build idea. Like, you layer it on the tree, and see, this is what I'm saying about, like, you know, give us more, like, small things that we can layer on blocks, because you can go crazy with the, like, the build techniques and tactics and everything like that, you know? It's so cool. But, yeah, can the resin go on leaves? Yes, it can. But yeah, add it to stone. I know. That's what I was thinking yesterday. I tweeted this one out, and it was like orange stone ore. But check this out. You can use this small resin to build like a different type of ore or whatever. And then I saw, I don't remember who it was that I saw do it, but basically you can do this right here, right? And then we can take the nether gold ore and slap that down, and look at that right there. You got that side by side. It's like, whoa, you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like you can basically make like a fake version of it. It looks so good. It's so fire. I love it. Hello, Ed. You cannot wait to play this. I know it's fire. I can't wait. Hopefully Java next week. We'll see. But yeah, it's so cool. I also saw, you know, me being like a legend with gradients here. We could almost do a gradient like this. You could have resin. It might work better, like depending on like the angle that you're looking at it, because the resin ore right there, or the resin block, excuse me, it kind of like, you know, blends well with the magma block. Then you can kind of like step it down and get eventually, you know, something like that going on, where you're like almost going like that, right? Like you might want to do it on a larger scale. It might look a little bit more juicy. But yeah, pretty cool, right? Like really, really cool. 1.22 is saved. Survivor. That's a fascinating take. All right, lads, laddies, besties. It's time for our first community poll of the day. I need like a cool sound effect or something for it. Let me set this up here. Start a poll. I gotta get like a mod team in here so we can do like polls and stuff like that. We're gonna call this, we'll just make it really clear and say like winter drop update, even though this should be called 1.22. It's getting confusing, guys. Don't even get me on that tangent. I'll go on it again for 20 minutes. I want to take a community census of the vibes of the winter drop update right now. Your options here are going to be loving it, like McDonald's, what up, you know, like, you love it. Then we're gonna say it's okay, and that's just like your like neutral option, like whatever, like it's a nice update, but I don't hate it. And then finally, speaking of hate it, we're gonna have a hated option, so if you don't like it, vote in that. And then finally, I can't read. That is for if you are not able to read. The poll is in chat. Vote in it right now. Give me the context in the chat as well. No L's on this channel, by the way, buddy. But yeah, mid. No, stop it. I don't. Is it really? No. Colton, please give me your love. I send you my love through the stream. Me hanging out with you, that is the love. Is this snapshot? This is preview technically, but preview and snapshots are basically the same thing, so it might as well be. McDonald's is spreading E. coli. Yeah, you're right. They can take that L. That's the only L here. Loving it. Okay, wow, this is fascinating. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Like, Mojang, please, if you listen to this stream, anybody, like King B-Dogs is here or something, this is so cool. Please, surprise reveals, or even, like, you could even tease reveal, like, in a short or something, you have, like, maybe an item right here, or like the shape of it, but the texture is fully blacked out, or you could even just see like the item itself, but there's no context, right? I'm envisioning like a short that is like 20 seconds, and it's like mysterious music, right? Like I could make them the short right now for free. This is like the YouTube short. Here's how you make it. Video, FOV, you lower it down, you get the juicy view, right? And then right here, this is the short, and it's got like do like mystery music, okay? So you guys envision that. And then it's like mystery music is popping up, and it's just going towards the item, like looking at it right there, and that's about it. That's all you get, you know what I mean? Like, that would be a really cool way to, like, you know, tease a feature, excuse me, without like revealing exactly what that feature is and whatever. Then the people get talking, and yeah, it's kind of like the old days of like in the Village Pillage update when they're like, Kojo Max tweets a screenshot out of a cabin that he was building, and in the background you can see something weird, you know, and the speculation goes wild. The crowd loves it, right? Like, it's fun. It's a cool way to do it. But yeah, wait, where's Waddle? Waddle's right here. If you're talking about the other skin, though, it is in the dressing room. I just had to get dressed for the festive season, you know what I mean? Like, you know, excuse me. Big shout out to Bees, by the way. It is Bees on Twitter for this skin. I commissioned him because I was like, hey, oh, wait a second, we used to do Axolotl, right? I don't know if any of you remember the Axolotl stuff, but yeah, I was like, we got to get back on that vibe. Like, these updates are gonna move quicker and faster, and like, you know, this is gonna be cool. Like, we got to get on that creaking vibe, or creakles or something like that, you know? So yeah, you know, I gotta get into the costume. So here we have I have two different versions of the skin. The Bedrock one, at least for now, is the one with the hood up, and then the Java one, you see that green beautiful hair, 360. It's beautiful, you know what I mean? So yeah, maybe Creakles or something, unless one of you guys comes up with a better name for this version of the fit, you know, that we're rocking here or whatever. Imagine the update releases on a Friday. It would be even more like those days. I know, but like, I feel like they could recreate those Secret Fridays with like just those surprise updates, like they did this week, where it's like Secret Wednesday is like, surprise, here's a brand new feature, enjoy it. You know, bet you didn't think that was on the way. And I really feel like too, they could do this with like other things too, like the moss update with the carpet that I was talking about. Just like, surprise, here's a random snapshot with like just some improved moss. We heard you, you know what I mean? So something like that could be kind of cool. Summon mobs on, okay, I gotta test this out. So that's what I want to do today, is like mess around, see what we can discover about the resin and whatever. If I put them on resin, and let's say, hey yo, watch it, buddy. Okay, yeah, so he's clearly like freaking out and not knowing what to do. That's interesting how it's like jumping around. We do need normal hanging moss. Like, if they only add a couple more things to the update, I'm wishing for some green pale hanging moss veins, maybe like the moss carpet thing, maybe like some fog in a biome or whatever, like whatever. But I think right now with the surprise edition of the resin, like, they took this update from being like a whatever, it's okay, to like a really cool update because we have a brand new farmable material. Like, that's gonna be so fun. I love an update when they actually add like a new farm into the game, and not just like the breeze farm, because that's kind of on like a 30-minute cooldown or whatever, you know what I mean? You skip school to watch the stream. Wow. That's overpowered right there. But don't necessarily always do that. I feel like I have to say that, right? But yeah. Looks kind of glowy. Yeah. Time set at midnight. So this is an interesting thing. This block itself doesn't glow. However, these little resin little layers. Oh, I was about to give you straight up misinformation. I thought they were glowing. But what does actually glow right here is this little buddy. Check this out. So it doesn't actually give any light, but the texture itself, if you like move far away, you can see that the eye right there. How could I? I know, terrible. But the eye of the Eyeblossom is like a luminescent texture, if that makes sense. Kind of like the magma block right there, where it's kind of like lit up. And I do think it would maybe be kind of a cool idea to like, should we say the resin block maybe kind of glows too? It has a unique property of like being lit up like the magma block, but giving like maybe light level of 2 or something. It could be kind of cool. But yeah. Does it protect you from TNT? Yeah. Let's test that out. Time set day. By the way, what do you guys think about the new flower? The 2-in-1. Kind of beautiful, right? I feel like there could be one additional thing that they could add to it, which I think would be cool, which would be like particles in a biome, and maybe they can come from the Eyeblossom. Like when it opens, it does different particles. When it closes, it does like gray ones or something. So like open orange, like dust in the sky, right? Like this Eyeblossom. And then gray dust in the sky or something. Really cool, but very cool flower. If we were doing a tier list, this is in that S tier of flowers. It's so cool. Resin deserves a light glow. I agree. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it could be kind of cool. Maybe not the bricks or something, but like just this normal one that is untreated and just like whatever resin, or at least like this version that is dotting the ground right there. Like, make it glow a little bit. It would be cool, right? Can you see the flower if you put it behind the layers of glass? Ooh, that's an interesting idea. Yeah. Eyeblossom, and then this is gonna show up a little bit better at nighttime, so we'll flip it over to night. Flip it, grab a little bit of glass here, put that down there. We'll encase it. I'm sure we will be able to. Yeah, for sure. You definitely can see it. What about like a darker glass, though? I guess I didn't need to retype it. Tinted glass. Maybe. Eat lunchly live on stream? No, come on. You're trying to get me sick from mold? You're not seeing the videos, man? No, you're crazy. I'm not getting mold. No, I'm sorry. I've dedicated the content, but not to the mold. Take a look at that right there. You can still see it. It does kind of glow through it. That was an interesting call. How about this, though? I haven't tested this one out yet. Let's get ourselves a little bit of pot. And then we will place it in flower pot. Eyeblossom right there. Whoa. Look at how that thing sits out of the flower pot. I was thinking it was going to scale down a little bit, right? Don't they usually scale down in the flower pot, right, guys? Or am I insane? Am I crazy? Have I lost it? Too much craft? Boom. Boom. They scaled down in the flower pot. Come on, brother. Go. Say hi to you. Hello. How are you doing? Anybody joining the stream? What's up? Welcome to the stream. Me and Waddles, both of us, we are hanging out here, checking out the update. But yeah. Is that weird? Should that be, like, fixed? Or is that, Yeah, will it change its state in the pot? That's what I want to know about, too. What if, perhaps, maybe, time set a day? If I set this to daytime, and I'm still a little bit confused, by the way, on the whole influencing mechanic. Like, they said that the Eyeblossoms will communicate with each other and influence them to turn on and off. I don't get it. I don't get the vibe. So we'll go ahead and put the flowers down and watch them for a second. Give me 1 second. Sorry, guys. Just 1 second. Oh, I saw one change. Sorry, I had to blow my nose. Set the tick speed up. You are smart. Game rule. Random tick speed 3000. Oh no, it changes in the pot. I don't like it. Come on. I don't like it. And I'm a little confused about this too, because this is like, I feel like this is maybe like a case of like maybe it being bugged a little bit, but like how it just like I know the tick speed is like really crazy, but you should be able to like place this flower down in the daytime and have it just be open, right? Like, and I don't think it's a case of like, oh, they're communicating, because that was pretty far. Like, that's really, really far away now. And if I go ahead and like remove this one in the middle there, and then flip the tick speed, you see it closes as well. So I don't know. I feel like that needs to be changed. But yeah, I did say hi, Ghost, earlier. Come on. But I don't know. That's interesting, right? Does the flower opening closing affect redstone? Let's see. Observer. Yeah, and if you guys have any like questions and things that we should test here, throw it in the chat and I will we'll do it. You know what I mean? Okay, so how do I want to set this up? I want to do like maybe a little bit of redstone. Or honestly, we could just do a lamp right here. Like, can we observe this happening? 3,000. Aha, we can. We can observe this thing changing. Check that out. Can I hook up a comparator to the flower? Yes, yes. Keep the ideas coming. Thank you. Thank you. Can we hook a comparator up to a flower and read this flower? I doubt it, but let's see. So we have a comparator right there, and it's open. It's open. It's still open. Do I have the... Let me go ahead and make the crazy speed right here. 3,000. Yeah, I don't think a comparator seems to care at all about this thing. But interesting, right? Big tinted box with the flower. See if bats spawn. Ooh, yeah. So on Bedrock, brand new update, a big week, by the way, guys. What do you think about the bundle update in like Bundles of Bravery or whatever? Are you on Bedrock? Do you play or like have you tried the hardcore, the new hardcore mode? What do you think? Like, is it polished enough? I haven't seen like a bunch of like things on like Twitter or whatever of people talking about a bunch of really bad bugs or whatever, but I mean, you know how it goes. This Bedrock, you never know. There could end up being like terrible death bugs and whatever. But I think overall, like the bundle finally being in the game is pretty fire. Can bees pollinate it? Yes, they can, but they will get poisoned. But this is another mechanic where I think it's maybe a little bit bugged or something. Like looking at the bee, like it gets the poison right away while it's over the flower, and the version of the flower doesn't matter. Would be cool if it's like, if it's open, maybe it gets nausea. I don't know what a bee having nausea would be like. That would probably be terrible for the bees, you know, POV or whatever. But the bee, while it's like doing this whole thing, it's fine. But as soon as it lifts off of the flower, the poison kicks in and it takes a little bit of damage. So I don't know. That seems to be a little bit glitched or whatever. Hardcore is too hard without regen. Yeah, you know, that is one thing. And I don't know if I mentioned it in my hardcore guide, but it is kind of more difficult on Bedrock with the regen and how it is. Like, ooh, you know, that's kind of hard, kind of rough. You know what I mean? Do you think the resin is sus? That's an interesting take and a very valid question for sure. I'm not here to invalidate your feelings or anything, but I don't fully understand how it could be interpreted as sus, but perhaps it is maybe sus. No, there is regen. Like, your health will regen, but it's a little bit different than how it is on Java, whereas, like, on Java, you just eat a bunch of food and you start regenning right away. On Bedrock, the regen is just, like, naturally slower. You think they should revamp a Bedrock regen? 100%. It needs to be, like, modernized and brought to where it is on Java, but I see, like, maybe the reason they want it to be different is because combat's... I don't know, like... I don't know, but you would think that regen would be faster on Bedrock because it's, like... excuse me, the faster combat thing and everything, too, you know? You're enjoying hardcore mode. Your sister and you are on your 5th map. Oh no. But hey, I mean, like, you'll get there. Like, that's kind of the fun of it, is like the ultimate like consequence or whatever is kind of cool. Now let's go ahead. Oh, that's gonna be the problem here. So I was gonna build this box for you know, spawning the bats inside of here, but I can't really put a bunch of the flowers down and see what would happen, you know what I mean? Because on Bedrock, we need the stone or granite or whatever to be able to, you know, spawn there or whatever. And if I had dirt, then I don't think the bat would spawn. So it's like, I can make a dark box right here and, yeah, you know. I wonder, though, now that I think about it, this kind of just came to my mind while I was thinking about that, is should this poison other mobs, right? Like, just using a husk as an example because it's daytime, so it won't burn. But how it poisons the bee, should this poison the other mobs, right? Like, it's like a wither rose, but like it poisons other things, and then maybe by that nature should it poison us? Maybe not us, right? But like, oh, what if right clicking with shears to open it? Oh, that's a cool idea. Be able to control it with shears. Interacting with this thing with shears right now does nothing at all, but that's a really cool idea. Like, if it's closed, you can shear it to open it. And then maybe, I don't know, it's like, if you open it, is that it? Like, does a little bit of gray dye pop off of it, or a petal or something, and then it's open? Or can you, like, reverse it? I don't know. The nectar is poisonous. Yeah, you know, so maybe it's just like, maybe it only affects the bee or whatever, but it would be cool to have more flowers with the effects, right? And I don't know, like, if you were here at one of the other streams, that's exactly what we were talking about, right? Like, have flower inside of the biome. I said blindness, but flower that gives you an effect, hey, they kind of did it. It's kind of cool, you know? Very cool. Bone meal. Yeah, can we bone meal it? On Bedrock, you can bone meal small flowers and get more. I didn't think to test that one either. Let's see. So we have Eyeblossom. Oh. I wish I would add this functionality to Java, by the way, because this is a really cool thing that we could do here. And then what if I bone meal the closed one? Oh, look at that. If you bone meal the open one, you get more open. That makes sense. If you bone meal the closed one, you get more closed flowers. A W right there. That's a W. Whoever shouted that out in chat, that was really smart of you. That's a cool. Do the flowers open up at night, though? Time set, midnight. Yes, they will open up at night. If I give them time here, we have quite a few, so you can see it happening. They are opening up at midnight, and then in the daytime closing, which I don't know. I feel like that should maybe be done a little bit differently. I do think that, like, if you pick up an Eyeblossom that is open, like, once you place it back down, I think it should persist in the world as being open. And then, meanwhile, if you pick it up at nighttime as, like, closed, you know what I mean? It should stay closed. I feel like that's the mechanic that makes maybe the most sense. Because then it's like, we could actually, like, make a whole build with these flowers or make a build with those flowers. And, like, to get more of them, then it's like you have to know about the day-night cycle thing. And you, like, if you bone meal the ground at nighttime, right, then it's like, it's going to grow the closed ones. If you bone meal it in the day, it gets the open ones. I don't know. I'm just thinking about it. But I think that would be cool. Can we make sus stew? Yes, you can make sus stew. The open one gives you blindness, if you do the sus stew with that. And you can feed it to the mushroom as well and do things that way. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, I don't know. I don't fully understand this whole, like, communicating mechanic. I feel like it might be bugged. I guess we'll have to wait and see till, like, next week with Java and see what's up with them and how it works. You know what I mean? I like that there's a way to get 2 different dyes from it. Yes, they are cooking with that one. That's really cool. I feel like, you know, like, again, like, huge props to the devs. The surprise announcement, let's say in a world where they just surprise announce the flowers, I mean, definitely would be less hype than, like, the flowers in the block, but, like, even just an interesting flower that is actually, like, different than the ones in the game, it's so cool, you know what I mean? Like, very, very awesome. Feel like this is a great opportunity too if we're gonna take a look at flowers. Like, come on, it's been a couple of years now. I get it. We, like, in the vote said the sniffer, the votes, you know, like, oh, it's meant to be aesthetic only flowers, but now that the vote's over, come on, all bets are off the table. Make this flower actually have a little bit of use, right? People aren't gonna speculate and say, oh, what if this next mob vote mob actually does more, like, for example, the sniffer, because they killed the mob vote, it's gone. So opportunity, make the torch flower light up, make the pitcher flower have a new state, and if you walk up to this thing, you can use, like, a water bottle on it and take water out of it, or a bucket, and then it's drained, because, get it? Pitcher flower, right? Like, that's the way to do it, I think. I don't know. I think it would be really cool, though, because, you know, it's like, we're done with the mob vote, so why not, you know, update it, you know, make it a little bit more useful, especially this light torch flower. Like, decorate your base, and then, like, in the daytime it's just flowers, at nighttime it's all lit up. Come on. The water one too, this could be a cool way to, like, you know, you take that and put that in the nether, and then it's like you can get some nether water, you know, like, it's like like, you take the water bucket out of the thing, and it's like you can't place the water down in the nether or whatever, but it's like water inside of a flower in the nether, so it's like, if you know, you know what I mean, right? Kind of cool. Isaac Styles, super chat, thank you so much. Whoa, well, how did you do that cool 1-up thing? That's really cool. Oh no, big alert. Did the stream go down, guys? Lag on your end. Oh no, it says reconnection successful. Hold on. Are we good? It's back. A little bit of lag. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry. We're back. We're good. Okay, cool. Yeah, my thing this time, I don't know if it captures my whole desktop sound, but it was like the error sound or whatever. Please respond. It would be cool if Mojang added a slow animation of the flower opening or closing. Yes, that would be really, really cool. Instead of just, like, jumping, I would love to see these petals fold up and fold down. Very cool idea. New flowers should make whispering noises. Yes, yes. Give me noise from the flower, please. I love how they did this, and they made the hanging moss make more noise in this week's preview. But I never know if it's just me. Like, the sound thing, like, with my hearing, it's like, I never know if it's just me that, like, can't hear these things very well or what, but it sounds a lot quieter on Bedrock. I love how we could do this combo right here and create sounds. This is the new mechanic, by the way. That means that you could take this over to your base or your village or whatever, put a bunch of these, and I think the more of this setup you have, the more often the sounds will play. So you could theoretically hide this under the ground, like you don't have to look at it, and it will play the ambiance. Wait, did you hear it? Hold on. Let's see if I can capture it. Hold on. Music is gone. I heard it. Hold on. I'm trying to show you like how it works. It'll do it here. Give it 1 second. I promise. I'm not crazy. I don't know if you guys could hear that. It's real subtle in there. It's at the back of the game. Like, could be a little bit louder, right? But, yeah, it's really cool how you could use that to, like, build, you know, this combination of blocks and get sounds in your world. They need to do that more because it's so cool. It's really, really cool. I love it. It's really, really cool. Will fire spread to them? I believe so. I think fire will burn this like a normal flower. But yeah, where is Pale Village and Resin Fence? Wait a second. Resin Fence. At first I was going to say, no, unfortunately not. But if we have the nether brick fence and resin, and we have nether brick wall too, hold on a minute. You might be cooking. That we need a resin brick fence. Wait a second. Because resin and brick, beautiful. Nether brick, quite beautiful too. Very similar looking. They line up perfectly. Resin wall. Oh my god, you're smart. Nether brick wall. They line up perfectly. Same thing. Hold on a minute. You're cooking. Nether fence. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. You're the Cosmic Theory. You are genius. Cosmic. Wow. You got to go apply yourself at the Mojang. You are cooking. That's a good point. That's a very good point. I mean, I guess, like, realistically, like, it's like if you want an orange fence, I guess you do have this one, but it would be cool to be able to have this really cool glowy texture as a fence, and the brick one too that, like, you know, doesn't burn or whatever. That's a very cool idea. I like that. Red nether brick, yeah, doesn't have a fence either. Yeah, that's the interesting thing here is red nether brick also doesn't have a chiseled version, which to me, I mean, like, look, bookmark this stream right here. In the future, couple updates time, maybe next year if they speed up these updates, we're going to get something with the red nether brick. Maybe it'll be a new structure, and it will have a chiseled variant of whatever that thing is going to live inside of that structure. Because it's like, you know, we got the chiseled one there, or actually, look at this. Let's take a look at all of the chiseled bricks, because they're all so cool. But mark my words right here, that I think that might be the only chiseled brick that is missing from the game. Correct me if I'm wrong there, but all of these different brick things here are chiseled and have like a design on it. I don't even have enough room for all of them. Let's place down those really quick and grab that one. I guess we have a chiseled bookshelf too. Why not? Right? We'll include it. Quartz one is what I wanted. But look at all of these chiseled things. Maybe not so much the bookshelf. So that'll be like, we'll put the bookshelf over here right in the corner. It's like the weird like cousin that doesn't like quite fit in or whatever. And that one too. That there's no like quartz thing, so that's also other weird cousin. Like they can sit at the kids table together. Then we'll put all the cool kids over here. Every single one of these things corresponds to something. Excuse me, friend. In the game. I guess not that one either. There's a third weird cousin. All right, 3 weird cousins is a perfect number. But look at all these chiseled versions and look at this thing. It doesn't have a chiseled thing. So I think in the future, it's not too far off to say, like, we'll get some kind of nether something with the red nether brick. It's in the game. It's, like, basically unused. And we get a chiseled version with a cool design on it. Like, you know, like the... Hey, excuse me. you know, like you get the wither skeleton and everything like that. I think it could be really cool. Oh, red brick. You're right. The normal classic brick doesn't have a... Oh, and mud bricks don't either. Ooh, okay, so look at here. We need a mud one. We need a... There's no chiseled prismarine one, too, right? Right? So we'll go ahead and expand it. There's no end one. And then what do we say? The normal brick one, too. So those are weird cousins. These are like other bricks that are just like a little lonely, right? The end one is pretty obvious. We do an end update at some point or something, you get like a chiseled thing right there. This one, it's hard. It's almost like they could just add this into the game already and do like an Elder Guardian or something on it. That would be really cool. The mud one, you need another structure. This one, you need another structure. The classic brick, I mean, I feel like this is meant to just be a classic brick, so maybe it's not really meant to have a chiseled version. Like, that's just a true neutral, a default, whatever, and it is what it is, you know? But yeah, there should be a villager on the chisel bookshelf. That would be cool, but look, you could interpret this as 3 villagers and then 3 more. So maybe it's like 6 villagers if you like squint to your eyes or you know, like, you know, like if you just look really hard and like don't look at all, it's a villager, right? It works. It checks out, you know? Chisel Blackstone. Yeah, that's in there. That's in there. But yeah, it's really cool. I love how they're like, you know, making the little details inside of the game with all these things. But one thing that I want to say, and you know, like I'm happy with this brick no matter what, but I do think it would be a lot more cool if we got a different design on the top of the brick, unlike they've done for some of these other ones. Like these new chiseled blocks right there, what they did in 1.21, they were cooking, because it's like I can make a floor out of all of this block and it's like completely different, right? Or I could make a floor out of all of this stuff and it's like pretty trippy but different for sure. I could make a floor out of a bunch of creekers, right? Like, it's a vibe for sure, but like, I don't know. I feel like it's like you could do something that's maybe a little bit more similar to this, and it would be really, really cool for a floor. Especially with that like really cool, you know, tones right there. Like if it was similar, not copy and paste, but like, you know, like a similar vibe or something, it might be cool. Let me catch up on chat over here and see what's up. Mighty, you are heading out. Thank you for hanging out today. I appreciate it. They should bring back the brick pyramid. Yeah, that's a very cool ancient structure. I love that. How do you become a channel member? Subscribe, and then you will be able to tap join, and it should be there. I do know that I think for some people they have problems on mobile, though, for whatever reason. I love that we're all overall pretty hyped for the... Pretty hyped or feeling neutral for the update, though, guys. Like, I'm really excited. Hey, Waddles, am I reading chat? Yes, Quinkle. I am always reading. I almost mess up. I'm always, poll dropped. Yeah, I closed it. I am always reading the chat. I just don't always get right up to it. Neve, hello. Welcome to the stream. I don't know how long you've been here, but hi. Nice to see you. Creeper block is giving teenage bedroom wallpaper. Are you talking about this one right here? I guess I could kind of see it. Yeah, it's like a poster of the guy, right? Like right there, that's like a poster. That's a good shot right there. How much resin can you milk from the creaking? I think you can infinitely do it theoretically, as long as you have space for it, which I want to test out. But yeah, currently testing the bundle, and hardcore does seem a bit buggy. Yeah, hardcore mode might be a bit buggy. Mojang did do a little bit of a disclaimer. I think it was in the changelog for 1.21.40, where they're like, we feel pretty confident about hardcore mode, but like, there are still bugs, so back up your world. So, you know, definitely do that. We need a Steve chiseled the block. Honestly, maybe that's where like the classic brick one comes in. It's like a Steve one, or it's like an interpretation. It's like, is it Steven or is it Hero Brian? You know what I mean? Like, quite scary. Say hi to the pets, please. Yes, I will. Absolutely. They're all doing well. They're upstairs right now, just chilling, hanging out. Rokas, hello. Welcome to the stream. I hope I pronounced that right. Antazilla, very cool name. A face reveal when? Maybe at 2 mil. We'll see. But one day, eventually. Hopefully sooner rather than later, but we'll see. You know what I mean? I do have the Instagram, though, if you guys didn't know. It's linked on... should be the description. Drop a follow, and maybe there'll be a face reveal over there one day, but no promises. Don't only follow for that. Does it protect you from TNT? Yes. So let's check that out. I don't believe that it does. Let's go ahead and test a bunch of the resin blocks here. What do you guys think about the Bedrock stream, by the way? Like, do you guys mind that we're fully on Bedrock today, or would you prefer, like, not? Because I was kind of excited about the resin stuff, and I wanted to, you know, be able to jump on and stream and check it out. Because it's like, that's how you discover, like, different things. Like, the whole flour, bone mealing, and whatever. Like, you know, I can only think of so much. And I kind of figured, like, it's better than nothing, right? Because otherwise we have to wait till, like, next week to check out the stuff on Java. Which I'm hopefully going to do, by the way. Hopefully there'll be a stream next week. Thank you for streaming. Yeah, you don't have to thank me. But thank you guys for coming over to the stream, even though it's like Bedrock and if you Java main or whatever, you know. Okay, so TNT right here. Let's see the explosiveness of TNT or of this thing. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It doesn't resist. I figured it probably wouldn't. And let's do a little bit of a tool test here too, because I did not think to do that inside of the snapshot video. So I assume that other stuff is bricks, so we're gonna need a pickaxe. Like, we cooked it up in the furnaces pretty hard. The normal resin, on the other hand, what tool do you think we would use? Like, it wouldn't probably be a hoe, right? And probably not an axe either. Do you think it's just our hand? Is it gonna be our hand? Should resin blocks be sticky? Yeah, that's a big question. We were kind of talking about that earlier. I don't know if they should or shouldn't. I don't know. They definitely shouldn't slow your movement down, though, if they're sticky. I feel like it could go either way, to be honest. Normal resin is insta-break. Yeah, like if you're talking about the item on the ground, I know that. But is this insta-break, too? Because that's that's weird. Oh, that's weird. So it's just your hand. Oh, so I guess it kind of makes sense with, like, the item. So, like, boom, right there. That's crazy. Oh, that's very interesting. Waddles, have I ever met me? I mean, look, we've never been seen in the same room together, so maybe. But maybe not at the same time. Backroom stream next week. I don't know. I was gonna actually, my original plan for this stream was like a Halloween stream. I love Halloween, right? But you know, like, the big stuff comes first, and this is hype. This is what I want to check out right now. So maybe, honestly, like a Halloween stream one day late next week and back in the back rooms or something. Or I was looking at, like, scary, like, adventure maps or something. Like, try and, like, jump on stream and do the map start to end. But I'm not too sure. What about the bricks? Yeah, let's see. Let's get bricked up a little bit, guys. Okay, so look at this. If we go ahead and punch this thing, that's not insta-break like that. That's insta-break. That is so cool. I think I like it. I thought it was weird at first, but I think I like it. That's cool. Where are the resin stairs? I don't know if we're going to get any other bubbly resin blocks as much as I would love it. I think their whole thing is, like, if you have a staircase, it's meant to be a more solid block, and this is just like a material block. It's kind of like dried kelp, if you will, right? But we do need a kelp block, right? Like a normal one. But anyways, oh man, you're late. Doing yard work? Nah, you're never late if you come by the stream. Thank you, I appreciate it. What did you miss? We just been chatting, hanging out, looking at resin and everything like that. Doing yard work for, prepping for, hey, brother, watch the space. I'm getting bricked up over here, working on the bricks. That's what I mean. Yard work. Yeah, I was just doing a bunch of yard work too. I don't know, like, if you guys have, like, a place where you are in a situation where you need to, like, take care of your yard, like you have a house or whatever, but what is the vibe out of it? Because I kind of love it. Like, obviously, like, planting things, like, I planted legit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8 different trees this year. Like, so, like, gardening and plant stuff, like, I'm into plant life, guys. Like, I'm lost in it. Like, you give me a couple more years and then I'm gonna be gone. You're not gonna even know where I went. I disappeared, and I'm just in a Stardew Valley on a flipping garden somewhere, growing plants and flowers and stuff like that. And that's not even including the other, like, things that I planted. But yeah, then, like, cutting the lawn, I mean, it's boring, but, like, I don't mind it, you know? Like, I'll listen to music, just have different playlists and whatever, you know? So at least there's that. It's a good time for me to listen to music. Can I smelt it? I can't smelt this block, but I can smelt the item. Okay, so anyways, back to the bricks. Pickaxe for sure. It wasn't even ever a question. We were pretending. No, we knew that was going to be a pickaxe. And same with that. That's pickaxe as well. Breaks really quick. What I am wondering here is if we maybe go ahead and up this thing and do efficiency. What if we did an efficiency pickaxe and we insta-mine it? We'll go all the way. We go all the way or nothing, right? Anvil right here. Boom. Your dog Penny just joined the room. She's on your bed. Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, I love, like, you know, like getting to chill, cuddle with the animals, whatever. You know, like, obviously big fan of animals as well. You know, I got the 2 dogs, the 3 cats. Never planned on having, to be honest, any cats, though. But that's just how it happens. But I love when the animals come and cuddle. Super speed. Super speed, super speed. That's going to be the really fast pickaxe right here. We're going to be able to insta-mine this stuff, I think. I bet we'll be able to. And I don't think we even need to go so overkill here, too. Like, I think we're going to be able to efficiency or, like, 3 it or something, you know? Survival. Oh. Interesting. Oh, that's a plot twist. I really thought that was going to go way, 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 way quicker. Aha. So we're going to have to get a bacon going on here to be able to do it. Will it glow underwater? Ooh, good question. I don't think it will, because this block doesn't, like, properly glow or anything. Still really think that maybe even a chiseled version, maybe the normal resin block, something should glow, but nah, no glow. And I think the flower, if I put the flower, it just insta-breaks under the water, I'm sure. It's like the other ones. Or maybe it, like, glitches for a minute. Oh, no, I can't even place it, so boom. You know. Loving the content, but when is the Let's Play guide starting back up? Hey, good question, Chris. I got patrons. There is a guide episode on Patreon right now, and hopefully, no promises, it is coming out maybe this weekend. So, you know, that would be cool. We need a Bonezo chisel brick. Yes, I like where your mind goes. We do. But yeah, so hopefully, like a guide episode this weekend, updating, and it's pretty cool. Pre-recorded? Nah, I just made it yesterday, or... No, I made it the day before yesterday. I made it on Wednesday, right before the chiseled Resin snapshot. So kind of pre-recorded, but, you know, not that pre-recorded. The thing with the guide episodes is usually I have to record them a little bit before to get them on Patreon, which this isn't an announcement of anything right now, but I'm thinking about maybe putting... as a channel member benefit, guide episode early access, because YouTube has it all built in, like, a lot more easily now, and so I might switch that over to do like a that might be the new way of doing it in the future, but I'm not too sure right now. No changes, but yeah, it would be at like the what is it, like the Waddler tier or whatever, guide early access or something, maybe. I'm not too sure. Waddles and Pixel Riffs do a collab for one-off guide episode. I could never collab with the legend. I can't even keep up. That man is like a all-out genius right here. I'm not so serious. You know what I mean? Like, but it would be kind of a cool thing, right? When is Guide Survival Bedrock series? I don't know. I was actually kind of like weighing that idea. You know, I don't think it was earlier this year. I think it was like last year. But honestly, I don't know if it will be like anytime soon. Maybe one day, though. No bets are off the table. Make an SMP, that would be cool, but I'm like a solo viber, you know what I mean? Is the resin gas-proof? No, it's definitely not. If it will be able to explode to TNT, well, actually, no, that's not always the case, right? Because I can blow something up. Let's see. That's a good question. I'm sure it seems pretty soft, so I'm pretty sure it won't be gas-proof, but we'll see. We'll go ahead and build the wall nice and big, and I think that'll be the easy way to test it. How did I get into Minecraft YouTube? So, you know, I kind of always loved Minecraft, like, growing up, since, like, 2012 or 11 or whatever. And I always loved the idea of making things, too. Like, you know, whether I'm, like, an author or... Not really a musician. I never really considered that, even though I can play instruments. But, like, the idea of making stuff. Then I kind of started messing around with making videos, and I loved it. I have so much fun making it. Like, Jordy always says I'm insane, but, like, I post 5 videos a week, right? And I edit and do all this myself. But I will sometimes have a week where I end up making, like, 6 videos or 7 videos because I'm just excited and I like to record. And so that's how we end up with, I legit have a video vault of, like, I counted out the videos. There are like 60 or more unreleased videos that I have that may be releasing for channel members eventually. Maybe going to be in a vault, like, and there's going to be like if YouTube ever becomes like how the music industry is and like my estate is releasing videos like after I'm gone, you know what I mean? Like, I have a lot of videos that I have recorded, fully edited. They're fully finished and everything like that. And they're just sitting. You know what I mean? Like, they're just sitting. Sometimes I think about going back to daily uploading too, like 7 days a week, because we did that for 3 years straight. From like, I think I ended it in 2021. So what is that? From 2018 to 2021, it was 3 years and like 3 months over of daily videos. So you know what I mean. I like to make the videos and the content and record. It's my passion. You know, I don't even really need like motivation. Of course, I have like slow days when I'm like do whatever, but like I love it. You know what I mean? I don't know why, but you want to eat the resin. Yeah, you might want to get yourself checked out. Like after the stream, making a doctor's appointment. No offense, because that's quite odd. No, I'm kidding. What instruments do I play other than Minecraft horns? Yes, of course. And other than note block too, you know. I can play the guitar. I can play a little bit of keyboard. I did, Jordy got me a violin, and I was like meaning to learn how to play it, but I haven't really learned. So like, yeah, that's a thing. I'm a failure. I can play the bass. I can play ukulele, you know, and like bunch of different instruments. The piano is one that I really want to learn more, though. Rate this update out of 10. Right now, I'm going to be honest, guys. I think this update is pretty close to a 10. I wouldn't say it's like a perfect update, right? Because like to me, it's like saying an album is a 10. Like that's a high feat, but you guys in chat, rate this update out of 10. I want to see what your numbers are. I think, though, taking into consideration when this update was announced, you know, at Minecraft Live, like a month ago, taking into account when this update is going to release, so in about a month or two, taking into account all of the things that we have in the update right now, quite a bit, this update, the size of this thing is starting to get closer to the size of the trial chamber update that took literally a year. Like, and this thing is done in like 4 months, 3 months, three months. You know what I mean? So it's like, if that's what the future of Minecraft is going to be, oh man, this is going to be crazy. Like, this is going to be a very fun period of like a lot of updates coming out really quick. So, am I a resin boy? Yeah, I'm a resin boy. 9, it needs a structure. I do think if it had a structure, something small in that biome, it would be really cool. And, oh wait, hold on. Let's test the gas thing really quick. Game mode, survival. I only do this for you. Effect, give, waddle. No. It's always different. They need to change this formatting on, Bedrock. Or on Java. Hold on. 1 second. I'm surprised. I mean, I guess I'm not surprised at the same time. Like, generally speaking, if you watch my videos and you see how, like, you know, like, I'm pretty hyped about the update. Yeah, I would assume that a lot of you guys are pretty hyped, too. Like, if you just hate the update, you're probably not going to watch a YouTuber who loves the update, right? Like, you're going to watch somebody who's complaining a lot. But resistance is what I want. I want to give myself resistance. I'm not risking nothing. There we go. Gas to come at me. No. Hey, we are. Come on. We need a clean hit. No. It hit the bricks, bro. Look at that. The bricks are gas resistant. The more you know, but this one isn't. Come on, brother. Come on. Yeah, you're terrible. Get better. Oh, this is cool. That was so smart of you to suggest this. Bricks, absolutely. Build with them in the nether. That block, maybe not so much. Hey, come on, brother. Come on. You coward. He just gave up. He's like, bro, I know you put resistance on. I'm done with you. He just left. Oh, you know. Hey, Waddles, how many more plants do you think needs to be added for a garden? So we got the 2 different types of flower. I would love to see another flower, like a 2 tall flower, something like that. That would be cool. And I'd love to see a hanging flower as well, like the spore blossom. So really just 2 more flowers, and I'd be like over the moon. He got bored. Yeah, he's like, bro, it's not worth it. He's not going to go anywhere. But 2 more flowers, a 2 tall flower, and then like something that hangs on the trees, and I would be happy. That would be it. I would say, yeah, that's a garden for sure, because you got the tree, which is a plant. You got the 2 different flowers here. Yeah, and that's what I would say. A 2 tall flower, something like maybe weird and creepy looking, or even kind of like how you have the fern or something, like a new variant of something like that. Like, I don't know what you could call it, but like a more common, you know, type of thing. And a flower that has draping vines, that would be really, really cool. But yeah, some kind of hangy flower for like the canopies on the tree, especially if they don't change the shape of them. But yeah. Waddles, I'm so excited. I am. Pale pumpkins. Okay. So locate. I want to talk about a couple of ideas now. that I think would make this update insane. Locate biome Pale Garden. So we already know about like the basic like make the fog. Excuse me. Make the fog. Maybe change the tree shape. Maybe change the size. Blah blah blah. But I have a couple of other ideas here. And aside from the structure one too. Because we did talk about that one as well. I would love a structure inside of this biome. I think it would like make the gameplay inside of it really, really cool. Will I be streaming more often? I always want to stream more, but it just depends on time, really. Like, you know, my goal is always to try and stream on Friday about this time. In the future, I would love to be able to stream more, but I would probably have to scale back videos. So it's like something would have to give, maybe. You know what I mean? Maybe. I would love to, though, because I love streaming. It's very fun. I like to get to like directly like read and chat with you guys. Okay, so couple of ideas. I keep seeing everyone say it. Mojang has the best opportunity right now. Next week, if you take a look at the calendar, like go on your phone or your computer or whatever and take a look at the calendar. Next week, Wednesday, I'm assuming it's going to be a Java snapshot. I assume we're going to get the Resin stuff in it, but that is the day before Halloween. That is one day before Halloween, or if the snapshot is delayed one day, you have a snapshot on Thursday. They have the coolest idea to hear the community out on this pale pumpkin idea and implement something scary into the update that would be like, kind of like another big thing, but it could be simple. The idea of a pale pumpkin, or even changing it so you can like do different carved pumpkins or something somehow. Or even, the easy one is, say, instead of making a carved pumpkin light up with a torch, you make it light up with a candle, and that means you have all of these colors. Like, they have a great opportunity to put something real spooky into this update, and it's right before Halloween, too. And, you know, on the preview as well, they could do the same thing. I think the idea of a pale pumpkin being able to generate in this biome is a really cool idea. Like, make it literally just be a white pumpkin. Other than that, it's all the same. That's fine. It doesn't matter. And if you don't want to do, like, different carved pumpkins, well, you do, the white pumpkin has a different carved face, and the face on it is carved differently. Boom. You know what I mean? Like, we need it. We need it. We need a brand new pumpkin, or at least something scary. I'm thinking for Halloween, right? Like to fit into the drop and like get people hyped. I mean, come on. Like, I don't know how difficult it could be to literally add a reskinned pumpkin that is white and be like, yeah, community, we hear you, brothers. Like, we're gonna do your feedback ideas. Like, it would be so cool. A pale pumpkin would be so fire in this biome, and it's like another reason to come to this biome, because then it's like, let's say you get the occasional rare pale pumpkin that generates in this biome, just a white pumpkin sitting on the ground. Well, there you go. It's like almost like you don't even need a structure or anything. Like, there's so much in this biome that you could come to. A 2-block plant that hangs. That's an interesting idea. That's a cool idea. It's never been done before. I don't see why they couldn't. That would be really cool. Oh, they could be smaller than a full block, like a heavy core or something. Oh, that's a cool idea too. Like a smaller, like almost like a player head pumpkin. Oh, I like your thinking. I like it. I like it. Resin pots. Yeah, that's an interesting idea too. But I would love, and I'm really hoping, I'm trying to manifest. I need you guys to manifest with me that next week, right before Snapshot Day, or on Snapshot Day, there will be something surprise that is spooky for Halloween. Like, come on, we need to check it out. Dyeable pots. I feel like that's totally going to be one of the things that they put in a drop eventually, right? Like, you take the pot, and maybe when they do it, they even make it so you could dye the flower pot as well. But like, how are they not gonna, right? Like, that feels like a given. Like, they'll make it happen one day. You dye it in the crafting table just like the bundle. They've gotta, right? Like, I think it would be so cool. That could be its whole own drop though, for sure. But another thing, hear me out on this, please, Mojang, be here and listen to me, and just take one idea of mine, one idea. Imagine this. We got the wolf update earlier this year. This was one of the most loved drops ever. Like, usually, and I feel like I'm decently active in the community. I can get a good sense of, like, in hindsight, what people were feeling. The wolf drop was very, very loved. Like, that's pretty cool. Imagine they follow that up, all those new wolves, with one more little thing. But wait, there's more. Come to the Pale Garden, and very rarely you will be able to find skeleton dog. Oh yeah, a skeleton dog inside of this thing that is like so rare. It's very rare, but it's like a new variant of the wolf that you can find in the Pale Garden, or a ghost dog or anything, a coyote, just like a different version of the dog that is like a little bit more scary that you find in the Pale Garden, like very rarely, right? Like, one of the most love drops ever was the verse of 3. Okay, valid. But like, I guess I mean minor updates. You like you know, like one of the most loved minor updates of all time. Like there we go. Like that wolf drop alone right there is huge. You know what I mean? Like, we already have a black dog in the game from the giant like mega taiga biome. So like something else, like a gray wolf, you know, type thing or whatever. But something going on here with like a, you know, a new dog variant right there. That would be so cool. We need a cat update. We do need a cat update too, for sure. But I feel like this could play into this biome really well. Like the occasional rare, like tameable dog. Glowing eyes. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like do something weird with it. Make it like this dog isn't even from this dimension. Like the skeleton horse or something. You know what I mean? Like give it some glowing eyes or something just different, you know? Or imagine being able to come to this biome and you could rarely find a skeleton horse spawning. Like, this is the Halloween update or whatever. Like, come on. You gotta do a scary mob. Like a scary tameable one that'll win our hearts over. Like the dog update or whatever. So, I don't know. It's kind of cool. I also really love, by the way, that they did, like, attention to detail with the armor trim. In hindsight here, guys, I think Mojang is setting themselves up for, like, or, like, has been, like, maybe, like, not intentionally, but you have a bunch of stuff added over the past couple of years. So, like, you have armor trim. You have brand new dog variants. You have sherds. You have a bunch of stuff that was added. And I guess kind of like their long-term one is music discs. But a bunch of stuff added to the game that is, like, you could easily add in a new drop, like, to expand the amount of content inside of it. Another armor trim. Or a color, or you could add another dog variant, or you could add a new sherd, or you could add a new disc, or a new painting. Like, there is so much that they have added in these past couple of years that is, like, easy stuff to throw into an update to make it more interesting that, like, could be anywhere. Just, like, yeah, collectibles. Like, essentially new collectibles that, like, don't necessarily do a bunch, but, like, the armor trim, that's a really fire one. And, like, the idea of being able to color the armor, too, like, oh, man, like, man, when I saw that on the changelog, because, like, you know, the hype announcement post that we saw before, the blog post was like, it was like, look at these new blocks. They're pretty cool, whatever. And then it's like, you get the changelog, and it's like, bro, you could dye the stuff, too? You could use that as an armor trim? Like, what the heck? Like, that's so cool, you know what I mean? But, yeah, I don't know. I really like the idea of, like, a skeleton dog or, you know, a different, like, you know, some kind of mob that we could tame here. You know, you just do a new variant of the dog. You got all of the groundwork there. Like, it's literally, like, very easy because, take a look at this right here. We just move over to a different biome, and by default, you know, the dog is different. Maybe this biome is just too small for it, but we should be able to have, like, a different version of the dog. There you go, the black dog right there. That's all you need. That's all you literally need. Pale Woodland Mansions, I would love that too, but they would need to make the biome a whole lot larger. Woo! I think I just fell in love. Guys, I just fell in love right here. I mean, this is kind of a lame Pale Garden seed, but wowza. Wow. That's really nice looking. I love a mountain range that looks like that. World seed for this world. I'll show it right here. Screenshot stream if you want to check out this world. Screenshot. Right there. And then our coordinates, can I just do show coords? Does that work or no? My coordinates here. Where is it? I know they put it here. Show coordinates. The coordinates for this is negative 1,484, negative 304. This is a beautiful view. Wow. I fell in love 5 times over right there. That's beautiful. That's really, really nice. Take Waddle's face and put it on a pumpkin. Yes, I actually forgot about my, what do you call it? Resource pack that was made by Air Volt, which puts the little, like, danger face thing, the little mask logo face on a pumpkin. I gotta whip that thing out again, make sure it updates. Does it translate to Java? It should. The biome placement should be the same. Mountain ranges should be the same. Structures are the one thing that's not in parity, but yeah, this is really, really cool. I love how, like, this all looks right there. That's really, really cool. I love this biome, though. I wish it would be a little bit larger or whatever, but Really cool biome. I agree. It's one of the hardest biomes since the Nether update. So cool. They need to add more, like, fantasy biomes for sure. You know. 1 second. But yeah, it would be really cool. Is there Resin in Java too? No Resin in Java quite yet. Soon, hopefully next week. It's got to be next week. But yeah, brand new dog variants in this biome. Please make it happen. It would be so cool. It could literally be anything. They don't all have to be based on the real world. Like, I think when Mojang does these fantasy things, like the creaking the Strider, I mean, you already know I think this. I talked about this before, but when Mojang does these fantasy things, I mean, they're cooking. Like they're cooking. It's so good. You know. Whoa, Waddles Minecraft. I know. Who would have thought? Waddles Minecraft right here on the stream? No way. Hope. Whoa. With the biggest super chat of the day. Thank you so much, Hope. You're way too generous. Can't actually hang out and watch, but hope you're having a good day. Oh, thank you. I am having a good day. I hope you're having a good day as well. You'll catch the stream later. Well, awesome. The stream will be here, and yeah, I guess just in general, guys, remember, if you always want to watch the streams, they will be available on the live tab. Thank you so much. That was way too nice of you. You're so sweet. Okay, so armor trim. Let's dye this trim. Oh, wait. You got to get the best one, right? Like, silence to be able to see it all. I didn't think to try this one out, you know, because I'm obsessed with, like, armor trim on the diamond armor. I think it just looks so good, right? But we'll go ahead and trim this, and look at that. Right off the bat, this thing is fiery. It's so good looking. Look at the legs. They turn all the orange. This is insane. Whoa, wait, Amanda, thank you so much for the super chat as well. Your son Alex wants a Mojang to add pale mossy zombies to the pale garden. Oh, that's a great idea. That's a really cool idea. Yeah, like a different zombie variant, because what he's talking about is, like, you have, like, the husk in the desert, right? That's like the sandy, like, mummy, and then you have, like, the drowned in the water. A pale zombie would be really cool. Imagine that with like just a pale tone or something, and maybe it gives you, like, a different effect when it touches you, like nausea or something. That would be really cool. Wow. Oh, that's so cool. That's a really cool idea. But this armor right here, look at how fire and romantic and steamy it is. Wow. All done. Put it on the pants there. Look at this stuff. Hold on. Let me do this too. I need, like, does anybody know if there's a Bedrock add-on that I can add to my game where I can zoom, like, on Optifine and not have to lower the FOV? Werewolf type wolf. Yeah, you know, like, something cool. When they do the fantasy stuff, Mojang is really cooking. But look at that armor trim right there with the netherite. Oh, you can make orange armor now. That is so cool looking, right? Oh, try resin on a turtle shell. Yes. I will do that in 1 second. That's really cool. Look at that, though. That looks so good. That's such a nice looking outfit here. Hold on. Let's go ahead and take the cape off. No cape, please. Look at that. Wow. That resin right there. That is cool. Is it actually live? Yes, I am live right here. I see you in chat. I see all of it. The pants are nice, wet, and sticky. I know. Who got these pants wet? Those baggy 90s pants. Yeah, that's the vibe. That's actually what I am kind of wearing right now, IRL. I forgot to ask if the webcam was good today. Yeah, I'm not going to stand up on my chair. That's dangerous because it swivels, you know what I mean? That's like an accident waiting to happen. Henry, whoa, right as I was looking at, I saw it pop up. Henry, 5 more gifted members. Henry, thank you so much, dude. You're way too generous. I'm going to have to, like, you're way too nice. Congratulations, brand new channel members. Your name should be in the chat if you got it, or chat and test it, and your name will be by it or whatever. And, yeah, check out a community tab afterwards. Henry the GOAT. Exactly. Milky Boy. We need, like, a shrine of Henry right here in the stream. Hold on. What was I doing? Let me, update this thing right there. Henry, thank you. You're way too generous. Community, congratulations. Boom. I love the love. I love, like, the sharing, the love and the gifted members and stuff. It's so cool. Cobra. Hey, Waddles, hope you're having a good day. I am. I hope you're having a good day. Thanks for coming by to the stream. Looks like you're covered in Cheetos. Bro, no, I'm not the Cheeto dust boy. No, stop it. I guess I see what you're saying, though. For sure, it does look like I'm covered in Cheeto dust. I, like, really was addicted to those Cheetos and dug in that bag. They said that it's just the dust and to throw it away, give it up, but I did not give it up. No. Orange juice armor. Yeah, I saw somebody say that, too, on Twitter, like Sunny D armor. Which is like, yeah, that's true with all those like additive dyes right there. You spilled orange juice. Yeah, I slipped into orange juice. Do I prefer Bedrock or Java? I like both. I really do like both. I like Java's like controlling, and I wish Bedrock would add maybe the cinematic camera so I could do those juicy slow-mos, you know, like I'm tapping my keybind and it doesn't work. But if they could add that, that would be huge. And then like a better way to get like the previews. I mean, it's not been bad, you know, the past couple of weeks, and knock on wood. But you know, I like both. You know, Exploding Pigeon. Hello, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Let's check this out. So when you said resin on the turtle helmet, wait. Oh, that's weird. I found a bug. Look at, if I just move. Oh, look at. It just has the thing, but it definitely doesn't have any trim on it. That always looks so funny to me. Cinematic camera. Yeah, on Java, go into your settings, and it's like, you've seen it in my videos. Anytime that I do like a smooth flyover or something that's using the cinematic camera, which basically makes the camera movement a little bit smoother. Which, yeah, I would love to be able to have that functionality on Bedrock, because then when I'm like, you know, talking about something and showing it off, like the resin item, and I'm floating, I don't have to just like shift and try and move my mouse smoothly. I want to be able to like hit a thing and then the camera automatically smooths, you know what I mean? But they're working on a bunch of camera command stuff, so maybe, like, fingers crossed that's on the way or something. Can you try flow with resin? Yes, we will try that in just a second. Let's see what this looks like, though. Pull that off. That definitely untrimmed turtle shell helmet that just got, like, glitched. Whoa. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The green with the orange. Wait, look at the sky. It just glitched with the angle. Look at that. Whoops, I broke the game. Wait, is it becoming nighttime, or... No, the sun's not moving. That looks really good. Look at the green with that orange. Like, wow, that's good. Carrot helmet. Yeah, you got the carrot helmet. Exactly. You just need to toggle it to another keybind. There is a... Wait, hold on. I need to investigate this. Keyboard and mouse. Cinematic camera. Renderer, screenshot. I don't see it. I don't. Unassigned. Renderer. What is renderer? Semicolon. Toggle renderer. What is it doing? Is it doing anything? I don't think it's doing anything. I don't know if it's there. But, you know, it would be really cool to have, like, a cinematic camera. Hey, Waddles, you have a suggestion for mobs? Yes, send it in chat. I will see you. I got you. Absolutely. Running away. Have fun, everyone. Thank you for coming by, Henry, and all your generosity. Have a great rest of your day. Looks like you dyed half your hair orange. It does look like I got the orange highlights with my, like, outfit, right? Like, oh, yeah. You say coyote. Bigger wolf does more damage and health. Oh, yeah. That would be cool. Like a different, just a straight up, like, completely different variant. Smaller fox. That would be cool, too. Lives underground. Oh. Tamed with fish. That's an interesting one. And then a possum. You know, I would love the idea of a possum. I feel like that's one of those, you know, animals in real life. It's, like, misunderstood. Like, it's, like... They're kind of ugly and nasty looking, but they do a lot of beneficial things for the environment. Like, they eat a lot of, like, ticks and, like, small things that are not good that you don't really exactly want around. So it's like, they could totally, like, kind of, like, axolotl it, add the possum to the game, and be like, look, this guy actually is really helpful. Like, eventually, if they add the termite update, they have the possum, and the possum will eat the termites, which will, like, save your wood or whatever, you know? Change my time to stream. Yeah, I always want to change my time to stream, but... I just usually have a lot of stuff going on throughout the week, and this is kind of like one of the only times. But hopefully one day, like, I'll be able to, like, figure it out so I can stream on the weekends or whatever and do that kind of stuff. They eat a ton of ticks. Yes, they do. It's pretty crazy and very helpful because ticks are not good. So, you know, for us, for your dog, your cat, anyone, like, ticks are very bad. So possums are actually pretty good. And I feel like it's a great opportunity for, like, Mojang to do that educational type of vibe. So we wanted to see Flo, with this cool armor. What do we think? Flo on the... Let's go with it on the netherite armor because it looks so good, the colors together, right? So let's just trim over the silence. It pains me. My heart, it cracks. It hurts to do this. But Flo is a beautiful, beautiful trim, too. I gotta say, like, the silence is a wonderful one, but also Flo is so good looking. Is winter drop experimental toggles on Bedrock? No, it's just straight up. It's just straight up. You got to be in the preview. So no experiment in 1.21.40. It was just like added too late. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's just straight up in the game on Bedrock, which means whatever next update they release, so probably 1.21.50 will have the stuff in the game unless they delay that update and merge it with like 1.21.60, which pushes the update to like February of next year, but I don't think they're going to do that. Unless this update is about to get massive. Then it's like, whatever, do your thing, Mochang. But yeah. Okay, so check this out. Whoa, 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 whoa. It looks so good. It looks amazing. I haven't seen this one quite yet, but I love Flow. Flow is one of the best looking armor trim designs. Like, Silence is up there because it's like, you know, it changes your armor into literally an orange set of armor. But Flow, that's such a cool design with the swirls and swerves. Like, that's really cool. The boots are crazy. Yes, they are. Absolutely. One of the things that I'm thinking about doing here next in the guide, little spoiler, is, and this isn't in the episode that I have done for the weekend. This is in one coming up soon. But I'm thinking about doing maybe it's time to go get that netherite trim and upgrade that armor to netherite and whatever, you know, that's a big part of the series and whatever. And this kind of works out too, because the guide, like where I was saying, like, the episodes might be a little bit more infrequent, but it's going to be forever. Well, with this new drop update thing, this is going to be great, because it's like, I just made a video on the new update in the guide world, and it's like, we got a bunch of new content more regularly, instead of like constantly resetting the world or whatever, you know what I mean? So it's kind of cool. Michael, hello, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming by. Are world downloads available for Bedrock channel members? Yeah, so as long as you're the legend tier, all of the world downloads are available. I did do one that was like a Bedrock world. Most of them are going to be Java worlds, just because usually that's what it is. But there are world like converters out there. Like, I don't have one off the top of my head that I could like directly recommend, but you can download the Java world, put it into that file converter to convert it over to Bedrock, and these things are free, and then you can put it into your Bedrock world. So yes, they are you know, ways to make it happen, and it's not that hard either. Will, hello, welcome to the stream. How are you? I'm doing good. Pumpkin-headed wolf. Yay, like a wolf that just wears a pumpkin here. That'd be funny. I really love the idea, though, obviously, because I proposed it, of taking this and changing the recipe. Like, why do we use a torch and a jack-o'-lantern now? Because, like, if you think about it, like, the traditional way is a candle anyways, right? So we should be able to, like, take a candle, put it inside of the jack-o'-lantern, and, like, of course, like, you know, like how it works in vanilla Minecraft, the light color isn't different, but it would be like the same amount of light level. Like, you would just put a candle in it, it would be super bright. Like, we don't got to think about it that deep. Or I guess you could put like different levels of candles in it, like 4, and it makes it super bright, which would be really easy to do, actually. Crafting table. This would be the recipe here. You would have carved pumpkin, and always, if you're like a mod creator, data pack maker, and you're watching the stream and you have an idea, like, make that thing into a data pack, you know? But if you do that, post it on my subreddit. Like, show me that you did it, you know? Like, use the ideas. You know, they're here. But anyways, carved pumpkin, and I'm using the yellow candle, so it's like, well, maybe it's not the best idea because the light is already yellow. But let's say I was using the purple candle, right? I go into crafting table, I put a pumpkin right here, and I put a candle. That would be like a dim pumpkin. If I put like another one, that would be a little brighter, and then max brightness, what it is right now, 4 candles. And then you'd have the purple color coming from it on the face instead, right? It'd be like such an easy way to like a small little Halloween update, and like, yeah, you know? And then if you're working with a shader, and that shader maker, you know, was caring about it, they could do colored light from the carved pumpkins like that. Boom, easy. You know, kind of a cool idea. But yeah, if you make add-ons or mods, data packs, and you want to use the idea by all means. Credit if you want, whatever. I don't care that much. But if you post it on the subreddit, I would love it. So then I could see it, you know what I mean? And, you know, like maybe even make a video on it and check it out. You don't think resin on gold will look good? Ooh, that's an interesting one. Let's go ahead and try that out. But first up, I need to clear my inventory. Bedrock needs a clear inventory fast button, like right here where I can like double tap, because this is crazy. Like the fastest way I can clear this is just drop everything on the floor. I'm sorry, I'm littering. I know it's terrible for the environment, but who cares about the dark oak forest, right? Like, who actually cares about it? And then the netherite, we'll keep that. I'm just emotionally attached to that. Gold armor, let's see what that will look like. I haven't seen that one, that combo quite yet. What trim should we use, guys? Help me out in the chat. Do we do silence? Do we do flow? I mean, silence will give us the best look, right? Types. What? Slash clear? Not really. What? Really? I'll try it out. On gray leather next. Yeah, we could do that too. Dune trim. Oh my gosh, you guys, you have enlightened me. Slash clear, you've revolutionized. Nobody told me. Nobody told me. Let me get some leather armor. And we'll try that on in gray leather as well. I don't know how much longer we will be live here today, guys. I'm not ending quite yet, just so you know. But I'm building a wall. And it sounds like a joke, but this is actually legitimate. I'm building a wall in my house. I started building it last night after I finished making my videos, and I have to finish building said wall. I have to drywall it. I have to paint it. I have to put some pillars up. It's going to be a pretty cool wall. It's like a decorative type wall or whatever. But yeah, so I have to be able to do that. Kimberly, thank you so much. Welcome to brand new channel member tier, legend tier. So yeah, the downloads, they'll be on the community tab. If you just scroll through there, there's a bunch. The spawner tutorial, if you're looking for the Bedrock one, is that one. But all the other ones, you download them and convert them or whatever. But yeah. Okay, so we'll do Dune. Let's try something different, and then we'll do silence for the gold one. Leather armor. Can I dye it in the crafting table on Bedrock, or does that just not work? I have to use the water. Yeah, I have to use the water. That's right. That's right. I like it, but at the same time, I'm like, I think it would be nice for both versions to have both methods. Excuse me. You know what I mean? Like, you can dye it in the... Excuse me. You could dye it in the crafting table. You could dye it in the cauldron or whatever. I think it would be cool. Here we go. And then we'll do a little bit of gray dye. Gray dye. Gray. We spam a bunch of gray and make it the most gray possible. But yeah, no, I went on my vacation last week, right? And we stayed at the Airbnb. It was this old house like I was talking about from the 1900s. I never know if there's anyone here who, like, watches the whole stream. Like, I feel like the stream vibe is like you come in, you leave. Maybe if you're watching it after you saw it all. So I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself, but we stayed there, and it had this really cool wall where it's like a big open part of the house, right? Like, my house is like relatively open concept. It's not fully open concept. But I have a wall, and picture this wall is like, this is like my house right here. This is like the doorway in my house to like a different part of my house, right? That's the doorway right there. Then my kitchen is over here and the smithing table. I have a wall that is like a fully built up wall, and then I have this really long wide open spot. And what I'm doing here is essentially, and I can do this build in Minecraft here, I am building a lower part of the wall that comes out. Hold on. I don't know if you guys care about this, so I'm sorry, but hold on. I'm explaining the construction here, because I'm framing the wall and everything. I'm doing it all. This is the first time I've ever done it. So what I'm doing here is I have one part of the wall, and this part of the wall, this is like my my living room where I sit and like watch the TV. Like I'm watching the TV. Like hold on. Hold on. I'm taking this bit too far, maybe, but maybe I'm not. Okay, so look it. Here's my TV. I'm sitting here. I'm sitting here with Jordy and I are sitting watching TV, and then over here, this is like a full wall. It just goes there. But then I have this other part of the house right here. This goes to somewhere else, and then this goes over towards the kitchen, right? Do I really have a smithing table in the kitchen? Not yet. I'm gonna add it. What I'm doing, make my wall out of resin. Sure. Why not? This is my new addition of the wall. What I am building here, and then the leaves are the ceiling in my house, right? What I'm doing is I'm extending the wall out like that, and then a little bit here too, and then I'm essentially taking a... Oh, hold on. There's not enough room here. What I am doing, let's say this wall goes like this, okay? Here's my wall, right? Okay. I'm taking this and I'm building pillars up right here, right? And this is going up to the ceiling. Then what I'm doing is I'm lowering the ceiling right here. So I forget the technical name of this wall, but this is what I'm actually building. To basically make this part of the house, this room, my family room, feel a little bit more like a proper individual room. Does that make sense? Yeah, and so that's kind of what I'm doing, and I'm building this wall in real life right now. Well, not right now. I'm streaming right now, but I'm gonna keep building the wall later. What I did last night is I went up to, like, I did all my measurements, you know, like, I learned a lot of this stuff from my dad. Like, you draw it out, and you do the framework on, like, a piece of paper. You draw your diagram, you do the measurements and whatever, and I went to the store. I got all the wood and everything, and I came back, and I built a lot of it, and I actually did the hard part last night, which was extending the wall downward. So I built that and drywalled it in. Then I have to do, like, the mudding or whatever and make it, you know, like, smooth or whatever. Then I gotta paint it, and then I'm gonna build all this, the lower resin part later, basically. But yeah, that's what all that is. Izuma released a resin farm 5 minutes ago. Did he? I'm curious. I'm very curious. We didn't end up getting around to, like, messing with the resin farm today. What I'm gonna do is I think, oh, he did. That's really cool. That's awesome. Izuma is a legend, man. Like an OG, great content creator. Check his thing out after the video. I'm sure it's great. Anyways, I'm gonna end up, like, messing around with, like, farms and more, like, other stuff, you know, leading up to this update. Like, what I tried to do with the bundle update is, like, I got the hardcore guide and I got the bundle guide out for you guys. And, like, going forward, we'll maybe have, like, a resin one and whatever. But, anyways, beside the point, let's take a look at the trim. Over to the kitchen, the smithing table over here. We will put silence with a resin. Oh, you know, I'm not gonna lie. I like the combo. I like it. I think this looks really good right off the bat. Put the stuff on me. I mean, it's fiery. It's warm. It feels really vibrant, right? That looks really cool. I think that's pretty cool. Oh, that's great. I like it. What do you guys think? You like it? Zombie in full leather. Hey, hold up. Yeah, the zombie, bro, is in almost full leather. He lost his shoes. Thank you. You're looking forward to running around in the worlds. You're a daily watcher and have been for years. Well, thank you. Thanks for watching and becoming a member. I really appreciate it. Enjoy the worlds. I got a bunch out there. You just gotta, like, scroll through. There's a ton of them. That's pretty sweet. That looks really good. Then let's go ahead and check out the gray one with Dune. We will do Dune this time. Oh wait. Can I dye the armor after I? Okay, yeah, I can. Oh no, did I put too much gray and I basically made netherite? Oh no, I made a netherite cauldron. Hold on. Delete that. No, that's good. I need a new leather hat, leather cap, and then I need a little bit more gray dye. Sorry, I got so off track. They're talking about my real life thing. I never know if that's, like, an interesting thing to hear about or whatever. But I kind of always like when I, like, am watching, you know, somebody and they're kind of talking about whatever they're doing and whatever. How do you become a member on iPhone? Yeah, I think sometimes iPhone maybe has some problems. You might have to go on, like, a laptop or desktop or something. But yeah. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Let's take a look. Move all of this. Leather, come down here. I want to check this out, and then I think this might be where we wrap things up. Wait. That boot was the, it's got the trim texture again. Oh, there's a weird glitch in this, preview right there. That's so fascinating. Huh. But yeah, in the future, guys, in the future, we're not ending the second, but in the future, I think what we're gonna do is, if there are more, like, cool big previews, I want to try and jump on stream and mess with the previews and stuff like that, together, because it's really fun, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's preview stream. I think it was pretty fun to do. You know what I think might be my problem is I'm using the wrong tone of gray. Like, this is, like, the dark gray dye. If I put this on, we get the eye trim. Look at how good that looks, though. Wow, the circle on the back. This stuff makes the resin makes it look so glowy and, like, powerful or whatever. That's so cool looking. That's fire. I love it. What's happening? We're just checking out armor trim and kind of, like, talking about whatever, the update and everything. What about iron? Yeah. Let's check it out on iron, and let's do a different trim too. Maybe let's do bolts. Bolts is the new trim. So here's iron. Look at the weird glitch though with the it just, like, trims automatically. And then we need bolt. Bolt is a great to trim. We should do armor trim tier list one day. I think resin might be near the top of, like, good materials to trim your armor with, though. It's so cool looking. Bolt trim with resin, same thing. Look at that. It's like, it really looks like you're flowing through, like lava or something like that. Trim the helmet. Wait, I didn't trim the helmet. Oh, you're right, I didn't trim the helmet. What were we doing? We were doing that with eye. Right there. The That looks so good. That's so cool looking. The trimmed helmet though, like with the wraparound, ooh, pretty hard too. That's really cool looking. I'm so happy that they added this resin, like how they added it with like all of this and whatever, and like the farming. Like we didn't even get to mess with it today, but we will be messing with it maybe next week once it's added to Java. We'll mess with the farm and whatever, and then before the update, I'll definitely have like some kind of farm out for you or something. But yeah, that's really cool. I love this stuff. I'm in love with it. It's like so amazing. It's such a great update now. But yeah, you love my videos. Thank you, Barry. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It looks like tangerine. Yes, it does. It does. No reason for copper to exist. I know. I saw an interesting take where it was like, well, copper is a little bit more useless again, and it's like, yes, but actually no. I still think that copper needs more like different. If it's gonna be a building block, like we should have tiles. We should have like walls. We should have a bunch of stuff. But the resin does kind of move in on the whole like orange building block type thing or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. I do think that copper could still use a lot more, like a lot more decorational stuff. Copper lanterns, you know, a bunch of copper stuff. What's my favorite part of the winter drop? Honestly, I mean, I love the creaking and the mob and the mechanic, but if I had to pick a feature, it might be resin. Like, and I don't think this is even a recency bias. I love the new wood type, but I think resin and the mechanic and farming it, like a new farmable mechanic like this, like, I think that's really cool. It's very sweet. It might be resin. How about you guys? What's your favorite part of the drop? Do you like the wood? Do you like the creaking? Do you like the flower? What's your favorite? What do you think? 1 second. I should do a house of it. Yeah, I could build a whole house, or like the really cool thing that I keep seeing people see is is the fact that this is like that classic Mario brick. Like you could build a really cool build with like that and like maybe like a Blackstone or something. Blackstone could pair really well and do like a Halloween themed build. Like let's say like we even just do this really quick and had like let's just whip up a small doorway. So we get that, we get a little bit of resin. If we go up like this and then over like that, and then put the staircase, like, boom. Look at that grand, like, castle doorway. That's so cool. Cosmic Fury, I will see you later. Thanks for hanging out. No, I'm blowing my nose. Bro, I'm blowing my nose. You're in Java? No, I'm in Bedrock today. The creaking is really cool. It, like, I don't know. I guess it's, like, they all kind of go hand in hand. Because it's, like, you can't say, like, the creaking is your favorite without kind of like, oh, well, the mechanic is tied to it and the wood and all of it. It's so cool. I love it. Why do you think Bedrock got the new update before Java? I think it just played out like that. Like, it is what it is, you know? Like, maybe with the hotfix on Java this week, it delayed it or whatever. But, you know, I think it's just how it happens sometimes, you know, whatever. Which I think is fine. I think it's okay, you know? But yeah, this stuff is so cool. I love this. The resin farms and the new update, they're going to go so hard. I'm so excited. And just like all of this stuff in general, like I'm very excited. Like this is the nerdiest thing, but like I get excited to make like the deep dive everything series videos where I like learn about a feature, dive into it, figure it all out and everything like that. Like that is so fun to me. And this is like a bunch of content that I'm excited about. I think it's great, and going forward, this could literally lead to another big renaissance with Minecraft, except this time, instead of it's like one single update, the Nether update that kind of triggers it, it's like a bunch of rapid-fire quality small updates. Like, this is so cool. This is so cool. It's amazing. I love it. It's really cool. Classic Minecraft brick pyramid, but out of resin. Yes, or just what if, like, it's like we need a couple more like weird structures that are kind of pointless, right? Like this is kind of like lore. Like what if we had like a small resin shrine or something that you could find in this biome where it's just like, I don't know, like a couple of resin blocks and like, I don't know, you could build it up with like a wall or something, just like random resin shrine. And so it's like you find this thing, you're like, what in the world? But like, what are those blocks? And then it's like, oh, wait a second. Maybe I could, like, figure out the creaking and farm those blocks or something, you know? Just, like, weird things. Small structures would be really cool. And it could be, like, super small and streamlined vanilla-like structure, too. Just, like, a random obelisk that you can find inside of this biome. Like, just so weird, right? It would be so cool. You know, something like that. I don't know. It would be really cool, though. Does resin look like beans? Yes, it does. We got a brand new baked bean block added to the game. It looks like bubbles to me, though. Or it's like I had said in the video earlier this week, it's like you could build, like if you were like a builder, like a giant dragon, like an orange dragon, and this looks like scales or something, right? Like dragon scales going on or something. It's so cool. Like the desert well with sus dirt. Exactly. You know, you could have a shrine thing and have like a sus block, and you know, it's archaeology stuff. It could be kind of cool. Excuse me. But yeah, you know, it's so beautiful. It's such a great looking block. It reminds me of pine sap. Yeah, that's the vibe that I'm getting from it too, like the texture and how you get it and everything like that. It's so cool. It's so cool. I love it. Anyways, though, guys, I think that's where we're going to wrap it up for today. Thank you all for hanging out. Whoa, wait. Oh, hold on a second. Thank you all for hanging out at the... Wait, I can't crouch. Oh, it's because I'm flying. Thank you all for hanging out at the stream today. It's been really fun to get to check out all of this update and everything like that. All the brand new channel members, I appreciate you. Check out the community tab if you're still here. And yeah, there's some cool things. Like all channel members not too long ago got a guide world download, so that's there. And yeah, all this stuff is really cool. Look forward to a stream next week, Java edition, testing out like farms. I wanted to do like a survival run, testing out the more difficult creeking. I'm sure that'll be there. So try /clear. Yeah. /clear. Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you guys so much for that. But yeah, next week Java stream, you know, messing out with even more of the stuff. When will the update be out on PS5? If you're on the preview, it should be out right now. So you know, check your preview, and it will be there. But anyways, tap like, subscribe, and go have a good rest of your day. Have a nice weekend, and I will see you tomorrow with a very, very interesting video. So stay tuned. Bye.